Blimey, so many complaints. So many, and I'm not talking about the folks that are telling Dave, famous Dave, how he was laying the slabs wrong. No, I'm talking about complaints from that lot out there. All right, just this one, all right? Here they come. Anyway, morning world. Welcome to Saturday, 29th of April. And a bit of electric fence moving this morning. So they have got enough where they are, but you know, they've had the best of it. So they'd like to move on a bit, so. But before I move that, I need to turn the power off. I ain't touching it. I don't know, whinge a lot. That one. Well, apart from the racket, you've probably realised it's a cracking morning. It's, I won't say it's hot, but it's very comfortable. Although I'm going to get wet feet because I've put the wellies on with the hole in. And the grass, no, let's just do it. I'll change my socks when I get back up. So I've tried to avoid giving the cattle the top half of the golf course while it's been very wet, because we get a lot of water comes off the buildings up there and flows down that side of the trees. And honestly, you can actually see the water run down there, and if they're walking about on that, they're going to poach it up. So we're going to hedge our bets a bit today. I'm not giving them the whole half. I'm just going to give them, I don't know, about another ½ acre, if I can get a word in edgeways. Just on the safe side. There you go. Can't get bit now. In all honesty, the ground isn't that bad. This has been what they've chewed off, and they've had the best of it, and this is where they want to go. So we're actually going to take the line across to that post there and then straight on over again. So literally it's going to be ½ acre. I'll keep them going for another day or two, and then I'll move it again, possibly Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, something like that. And then eventually they will get all that up there as well, whereupon I'll shut them out of that side, let that side recover, and then go up there for a couple of weeks. And then we'll just see how the grass goes. I mean, we put some fertilizer on it, should be okay, but you never know. Do you know what, I'm going to walk on that side of it. Grass is shorter, I'll get less in the hole of my welly. So while trees add a great deal as far as habitat and shade and cover and everything else for the cattle, I mean, it's a nice place for them to be. Don't have to make moving a fence a pain in the arse. So yeah, all that cable's got to go over there. So I've got to go around all those trees. Patience. take that and that, and we're going to walk this way. Just make sure I don't drop my end. Anybody would think they were hungry, but they're not hungry. There is still plenty of grub out there, all right, like I say, some of it's been walked on, but, you know, they like to complain. And you can come there. Okay, that way. Do your cattle whinge like that when they, you know, when they can smell fresh grass and they know what's going to happen? I mean, they already know the answer to that, they do. But it's like, there's just no patience at all. None. That one. So this is a slightly shorter run than the last one, so I'm going to have to take up some slack on this. Oh, God. Feet are wet. No one else to blame, only myself. Right, we're getting there. Pull this up tight, put some stakes out, switch it back on. Job's a good one. So we're not going to get any electric fence entertainment today, because I think everybody now has learnt what that is. One of the reasons I use rope, I said it before, is it's easier for the young calves to see it, especially at night when it's dark, and also obviously because there's a public right of way footpath down there, and we'd hate for a rambler to accidentally touch or pee on the electric fence. That would be awful. I'd never forgive myself. Well, I would, you know, but it would take minutes. I can stay up here. That can come off there. That can come undone. So yeah, literally all I'm going to do now is undo these couple of knots that I've put in this rope for tension and to hook the electric fence on. These can come undone. Pull it up tight on there, and then, well, re-knot it. So it's all pretty simple, really. Okay. That way. Nearly there. Not long now, and you can come back through. So I reckon about there. So drilling, very difficult to talk when you've got a GoPro in your mouth, although it does shut me up. One more and we are done, apart from switching on, opening the gate. It's a bit scorchy underfoot here. There's another wet patch in here. But if we get a dry few days, that'll disappear and they can go on up. What I might do is give them just, I might dogleg this up to the top there, which will mean I can't use the mains energizer. I'll have to use the battery one. But by that time they'd have learnt the lesson. So the battery one doesn't give us much poke, but it gives enough of a tickle just to go, oh no, I'm not touching that. Okay. I think I might move this one down a little bit though. Just a bit. There you go. Do I risk it? I tensioned that wire back up, so I don't know. Do I? This could end really badly. Got away with it. Right, that's connected, that's done. Right, okay. We can switch it back on. We're live. All right, you poor half-starved lot. All right. So the first I knew of this morning was there was half a dozen youngsters in this field and everybody else in there. And what drew my attention was the cattle were over there somewhere, or the main herd was over there, and they all bolted to the hedge over here. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I thought they had a rambler corded in the hedge, and it wasn't. They were just trying to talk to her. So, right, there's already some flies around. I got 2 animals that need to go slaughter soon, so if you want to order a beef pack, do it now. So I can't put the garlic block out just yet, but that's what they'll be getting. They'll be getting garlic licks to keep the flies off. Right, well I can hear it. It's definitely working. Let's see if they follow the old, because they'll remember the fence going that way. Let's just see what, they might just go, shh. They might go straight out there, but I reckon quite a few will go that way. What do you reckon? Mind you, the fact that I'm stood on this with the gate will push them over a bit, will it? Oh no, they're pretty much straight on it. Go on, off you go. That's it. Don't forget to walk and crap all over it before you try and eat it, mind. You know, just like cattle normally do. Don't do it. All quiet. You can't see it. There's a little muntjac skipping across the field. Looks at the hedge over there. Looks like a pregnant doe. Yeah, she's a big lass. So there's nothing chasing her. So yeah, pregnant doe. Right, that's it. They're sorted out for the next day or so. Everybody's happy. Cup of tea. So still a bit too moist out here to try and do any tractor work. So because they've grazed those 3 paddocks and this, I want to muck half of it. So I want to muck those 3 paddocks and I want to muck half of this. Because at the moment I'm still allowing the cattle to come in and out from the golf course across. So what I might end up doing is actually putting an electric fence up from yonder ash tree up to the barn entrance over here and then muck everything that side. I don't want cattle grazing where I've thrown muck out. So, and now they're trained to electric fence. That should work. But yeah, if it stays dry, maybe next week we can do that. Nice to get some of that muck shifted. We've got a big pile.